Sorry guys, I'm gonna be coughing and spluttering a little bit throughout this video. Bear with, bear with. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me again. I am doing almost a one brand tutorial on Chi Chi. If anybody has heard of Chi Chi, it is an Australian brand. They have got some incredible products and then they've got some misses, so it's touch and go. I've been a long lover of Chi Chi for many years now. I've worn it for a long time, and regardless of me not using a couple of the products in this video, I pretty much have tried everything from them, so I can give you a basic rundown of the other products that I'm not using today. I'm going in with my Chi Chi Instaprime Collagen Filler Primer. I really like this stuff and it really does do as it says. This is, I feel like it's perfect for my age and my skin type. You've got kind of like a thick, almost jelly formula. It kind of bounces, but it's not as spongy. It's quite thick, and I'm gonna start just by kind of focusing this on my nose and the areas that might need more filling in. It warms up well to my skin. I like that it does that. It spreads evenly, but it's just not that hydrating. I'm gonna take a little bit on my chin because Mama needs some help there as well. A little bit on my forehead because I've got kind of some some kind of superficial lines there. It's not a bad thing. It's embracing, you know, me getting a little bit older, and FYI guys, you're never ever too old to enjoy makeup, okay? Not gonna happen. So I have got about 4 different face products here. I'm not gonna use all of them. I've pretty much tried everything, and I'm just gonna tell you basically what's my favorite and what isn't my favorite. My least favorite is the Super CC cream. CC stands for color corrector, and this is an extremely thick formula. I didn't like it because I felt like it was too heavy on my skin. It didn't sink in, gave me a little bit of hydration, but it just wasn't as thin of a formula as I would have liked. Second of all, I've got the Chi Chi Fabulous and Flawless foundation. You guys have all seen it, and it really is a great foundation. I really like this. But my number one go-to is my Super BB cream. BB stands for Beauty Balm. This is a really beautiful thin formula. Wears so nice throughout the summer and winter. It's very hydrating. My only issue is I am very fair in the winter, and the darkest that this goes to is light, and it is still too dark. For the sake of this video, I'm going to mix my Super BB cream and my Fabulous and Flawless. Got the shade here, number 1 Ivory, and my BB cream is in Light. Got a little bit of the BB cream on my hand there. As you can see, it's got a little bit of slip to it, so it is a very thin, kind of runny formula. And then I'm going to use my Fabulous and Flawless. Fabulous and Flawless. I'm just going to mix that and pray to the makeup gods that this is a match. Oh yeah, it's not bad, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's got quite a nice medium kind of build to it. It's nothing too drastic, but I almost like that. But I'm gonna take a beauty blender type sponge and bounce that away. If we can see, there's still a little bit of redness peeking through, but that's okay because I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer. I'm going to take a little bit of my LA Pro, or my LA Girl Pro concealer. My war paint. I have tried the Chi Chi concealer before, and I did like it. It worked so beautifully with the Fabulous and Flawless foundation. Coverage wasn't overly amazing, but it still did the job, so I was happy to use it when I did have it. I think I went through a couple of tubes of it, but I don't even know if they sell it anymore, which is kind of a bummer. I used to use their translucent mineral loose powder, which I really did like, but again, I don't even know if they sell that. It is not on the website. It's a little bit harder to find. So I'm going to go with my highlighting and contouring palette. I'm going to start with this yellow shade and also set with this number 2 shade. So I'm going to mix the yellow, number 3 and number 2 together just to set my under eyes. There's a whole lot of everything in there. Just get in there and set away. Okay, Okay, so it set it fairly well. It's still got a little tiny bit of tack to it, but so far, so good. I'm gonna go in with the Viva La Diva Bronzer Light to Medium little trio thingamabob. This I found was an exact dupe for the Too Faced Soleil chocolate bronzer. However, the pigment and the color payoff just was not the same. So I'm just gonna place the product and just not be too meticulous about where it goes right now. But it does give quite a nice kind of contour line there. I'm gonna take the lightest shade right here, which I guess would be the equivalent of the Milk Chocolate Soleil. And, whoa, hello. Got a lot of pigment there, I didn't expect that. Able to get the Celestial Glow Illuminating Palette. I really like this. My only qualm about this is that it's bulky. I really love the shades in it. I think it's such a cool concept, and you've got a really nice bunch of kind of everything in there, from dark bronzers to kind of light shades, and you've got a nice big mirror in there. So I'm gonna go with a little bit of Neptune and Jupiter and just kind of give myself a little bit of glow. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. The shimmer in it is not chunky at all. I feel like it's just really finely milled, so it kind of does a really nice job of not like just packing on glitter. I know they've also just recently brought out a second Celestial Glow palette. It's more kind of pink tones, different shades. I'm gonna go in with the shade here, which is kind of like a pinky peach tone. It's very, very peachy. The Sunkissed palette. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on my cheeks. That kind of added quite a nice kind of natural flush to the cheeks. So I'm gonna go back in with this palette and laugh and be completely immature about the name Uranus. It's called Uranus. It's so bad. Take a shimmer brush there and use Moon and Uranus just to highlight the bridge of my nose. So I like that to really be a center point, so I'm gonna kind of just put a little bit of just Moon on there. Next, for these bare brows, I'm gonna go in with my Chi Chi pomade. I really like this stuff. So I am in the shade Dark Brown, and this is really great because it's got a beautiful kind of grey undertone that just suits my hair really, really well. How you like that? It's nice and close. It's not bad, but it's got a little bit of flakiness to it, and that is simply because the formula is getting a little bit dry over time. So not a bad thing, it just means that it's not going to be an over long lasting formula. I finished both my brows. I really do like that pomade. The only issue that I have with it is the more that you try to build on it, it starts to flake and move the product around a little bit. Color of this pomade is also spot on, and they have a great selection of colors too. I'm going in with the BH Cosmetics primer. They are pretty well known for their eyeshadow palettes. Not best packaging, but the quality of the eyeshadows themselves are primo. So I was able to grab one of the new eyeshadow palettes. This is the, I don't even know what it is, but it's pretty. This has kind of got more of your basic peaches. I used this the other day and I was pretty impressed with the quality. The only thing is there is not a whole lot of variety with this palette. It doesn't leave you much room to play around with it. Aha, okay, this is nice. It's not just one of those little kind of pathetic little spongy applicators. This is actually the real deal brush. Okay guys, we're gonna get spooky up close and personal. And I've also got tape because I'm just not experienced in the way of eyeshadow. I'm gonna start off with my crease shade of this kind of nice kind of neutral warm brown. So I'm just gonna use that to work into my crease. And then I'm gonna go in with this kind of warmer, kind of orangey shade right here. And this kind of creamy neutral color. That's one thing they did have, was kind of nice light colors. They just didn't have any, there's no like really dark colors to smoke it out with. They blend really nice, got a lot of pigment, so the color payoff is pretty intense. Shimmers, oh, it's really smooth. I do like that. It's a very smooth, shimmery kind of finish. So the color payoff of the pigment is pretty awesome. And with kind of this bronzy kind of shimmer right here, and just use that as my all over base color. Top with this color right here, it's got more of a pink undertone to it. Don't really have any darker outer corner colors to work with. They're in with the Sunkissed palette and use, I think, this dark brown at the end here. Glow palette just to get my brow highlight there and also the inner highlight, just because I feel like these colors work quite nicely for that. And I'm going to go in with a pencil brush and take Uranus and Moon. It's not bad. Not bad at all. So I just finished both of my eyes. I'm pretty happy with how they've turned out. They've turned out quite warm, quite bronzy, kind of goldish, and I'm gonna go in with some eyeliner and then bring you guys back to smoke out the bottom. So I didn't use an eyeliner that was cheapy, I just used a L'Oreal one, but I have used their eyeliners before. Given I didn't have a whole lot of skill when I used it, and as of now they only have like the kind of pen eyeliner, which does take a little bit of skill to use. This one here, I think. Rose mauve pink, which I really love, and I'm going to take it on this little brush that it came on. Okay. Clean up the edges here. And also fill in that bottom eyeline, that bottom waterline with some more eyeliner. This brown one here. Use that to smoke it out. I'm gonna go in with mascara next, and then I'll bring you guys back for the lips and we can pull this all together. So I didn't use a Chi mascara, although I have used their one before. I think it's the Magic 3D Lash. I was really impressed with it. It was a really beautiful kind of thin formula and it had a really nice brush to it. So on to the lips. I have used their lip liners before. I don't currently own any. I really did like them. They were super creamy. I think the only thing is that they wore off quite quickly because they were very creamy, although the formula was very easy to apply and they came in a retractable kind of pen kind of situation, so they were really nice. I know that since they brought out quite a lot of new lip colors. So I've got the Viva La Diva Chi lipsticks. These are really beautiful. They've got like a rose water scent to them. And then I've got a couple of their liquid lipsticks. So beautiful. Like, check out that pigment, it's so intense. I don't know what's sold anymore. I know that since then they brought out brand new liquid lipsticks. They're called the super matte liquid lipsticks, but I currently don't own any. You can see my baby kind of plotting here around. He's like, Mum, pay me attention now. Alright, forget your makeup, I need attention. so needy. I think I might go in with Wild Child. So the trick with these is that you only want to apply a really thin layer. It looks so cakey really, really quickly. So otherwise they go on like a dream. Formula is really, really soft. It's really creamy, and I like them because the applicator works really nicely so that you don't need a lip pencil. Buy them in a pack of like, I want to say about 5 or 6. So they do, you can get them in a set, but I don't think you can buy them individually anymore. That is the completed look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I have been a long lover of Chi Chi, and I wanted to for quite some time just pull all my products together and create something for you guys. Shipping with Chi Chi, it is really affordable. I think I paid $15 and I got a few products sent, and they were sent within a week. It was so fast, and that was to America. I know shipping to Australia and New Zealand can take probably within a week, and you pay $70 and you get free shipping. To America, I think it's $100 and free shipping. With the US dollar, things are a little bit more affordable. Australia and New Zealand things seem a little bit more expensive, but with the dollar and everything, things are basically the same amount. So thank you so much for joining me. Like, subscribe, share the love, leave comments below. Let me know what your favorite Chi Chi products are. Thank you so much again for watching, and join me for the next video. Toodle pip!